Again with breaking news out of Fort Lauderdale. Search crews looking just off the coast for two people and have recovered two bodies.
All this after a Learjet went down shortly after taking off from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport this evening. News
Channel 5's Evan Axelbank live at a staging area for the rescue operation. Evan, what can you tell us?
Well, Michael and Kelly, there were 4 people on board this plane, and what we're hearing from the Coast Guard right now, which just wrapped up a press conference, that there were 2 bodies that have been recovered. One body was that of a man, one body that of a woman, and those bodies have been taken to a nearby Coast Guard station. Right now, I'm at the Marine Unit for the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, where they've been staging some of this search. Let's take a look at the wreckage that has been located 3 miles off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, and what the Coast Guard says is a large debris field. The Coast Guard says that this was a medical flight that had taken off from Fort Lauderdale International Airport to Cozumel. They found the wreckage 45 minutes after that plane went down, and that was around 8 o'clock, so they found this wreckage at just around 8:45. The Coast Guard says that the pilot did make a distress call back to the airport, reporting trouble shortly after takeoff, and that he tried, or she tried, to return to Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Now, let's show you a plane that is similar to the one that crashed tonight. It's a Learjet 35, which is a twin-engine aircraft capable of holding 6 to 8 people. The Coast Guard and the Fort Lauderdale Marine Unit are searching right now, and the search for survivors is on in what they say is a very large debris field.
On scene, searchers and responders located debris, and shortly thereafter located 2 bodies. There is a report that shortly after takeoff, the plane reported some sort of trouble and attempted to return to the airport. However, at this time, that's under investigation, and we don't have that information, will not have that information this evening.
So again, this is a Learjet that crashed with 4 people on board. It is described as a small aircraft capable of carrying 6 to 8 people. It is a plane that is registered out of Mexico, and at this point the NTSB is expected to be here to investigate. Again, 2 bodies have been recovered, and the search is on for 2 more. For now, we're live in Fort Lauderdale. Evan Axelbank, WPTV News Channel 5.
Within the past hour, we spoke to our News Channel 5 aviation expert, David Bagelos. While it does appear that it will be quite some time before we know precisely what brought the plane down, Bagelos has some preliminary thoughts.
I'm speculating that he probably was turning around to come back into land, indicating that the possibility of a mechanical problem was present. He didn't make it back to the airport, so if he was in fact 3 miles offshore, he sounds like he tried to turn around.
And David Bagelos went on to tell us that he does not think weather played a factor in the crash.